by all my computer screens in front of me. It's quite light outside, but it's like that white, cloudy, grey, drizzly sky. That's what we're dealing with. I don't even know what the temperature is today. I can't see it anywhere on my screens. Well, shall I just start with a Daxter update? It seems to be the pattern this week. Lawrence was up early, left before I woke up. Daxter asked him to be fed, so he gave him his regular cat food. He's ate half of it. When I come downstairs, he was actually sat at the lounge door, which is very typical of him, and greeted me, very, very shaky, his back legs. He's walking, but you can see he's just weak, very weak. Oh, my computer keeps going off. I'm not sure about this new laptop anyway. I gave him some of the cat soup that I bought earlier in the week, and he wolfed it down. And he followed me to the kitchen, went to his bowl. So it's like his regular pattern. So I stayed with him and watched him the whole time. He wolfed it down, and then he started to clean himself. He gave himself a little wash, which again, the fact that he's starting to groom himself, he's asking for food, he's eating, and he's grooming himself. Compared to Monday, it's a completely different cat. However, he's not out of the woods by any means, and I'm kind of bracing myself for the lab results. But anyway, at the moment, it's going in a slow, positive direction. He did go and sit by the lounge door, which he normally does when he wants to go out. So I'm not letting you out of the front of the house, because you can go anywhere. And if he's not well, and, I don't want him sort of, just collapsing in a bush somewhere and we can't find him. So I actually picked him up, which he was totally fine with. It's the first time I picked him up in days, like properly held him, and he was purring. He loves to be held. He doesn't like to sit on you, but he likes you to hold him. And then I took him to the back garden, put him out in what seems to be a favourite spot of his. He had a little sniff and then walked to the back door, like, don't want to be out here now. So I've left him in the lounge, and he's walking around a little bit. As I said, he's very shaky. He seems to be very shaky on his back legs. Not shaky, just weak. He's not shaking. He's just very weak. But if he's so anemic, of course that's natural. But anyway, we'll see. Hopefully we get the results back from the lab today, because we're in limbo land now, which is it's just a bit frustrating. Because he could have something that is life-threatening, but yeah, anyway, we'll see. We'll cross that bridge. I read all your comments last night. Thank you again. Last night I did feel like I perked up a little bit. I don't know if you caught it on the video. I felt in the day, I felt a bit manic. I was a bit like, like high energy. But in the evening, I was exhausted again. But I did a little bit of crochet, so that's a good sign. I actually felt like doing it, and I enjoyed it. So maybe later when I go back downstairs, maybe on my lunch break, I'll try and remember to show you what I've been doing. Anyway, that's where we're up to. I'm busy reading emails and replying to people, so I'll pop back on in a while. See you in a bit. Oh, I've got the back door open. Daxter's here next to me. He's just had one of these soups again, second one of the day. So he's had half a sachet of his regular cat food, 2 of these, although he's not ate all the little meaty bits out of it, but he's ate all the soup has gone. And then I thought, I'll just see. So I've got another full box of these. And I just opened one, figured let's try it. And his edit is actually done really well. I've got the back door open just in case he wants to go in the garden, but he's not bothered. He's having a little wash. He's washing his face again. And now he's gone to the lounge. No, he's just sat there. Anyway, I'm happy. even if it's bad news from the lab and, you know, it's time, if he's got something that's just not going to help him, or he's not going to recover from, I'm just happy that we can at least, you know, he's well fed, he's warm, he seems quite chirpy. I mean, he's still very weak, but I think with more food in him, that will start to improve, hopefully. And he's just really happy to see you. When I came to the lounge again, he was sat there, and, you know, you put your hand out and he's, you know, he's sort of nuzzling at your hand for a stroke. Anyway, well, he's not interested in going out. Hold on 1 second. That's better. Oh my gosh, it's one of those cold, grey, damp days. Anyway, I've just put some eggs on to boil because, frankly, there isn't much in the house. I'll have to do the online grocery delivery. I'll do that later. I thought I'd just show you quickly. Done Tim's legs. So that's the only black that I needed, and I bought a whole new ball of cotton for it. But so that's his legs. I made one, and then the second, and then I joined in the round. So his back's a little bit messy, and of course, when you crochet, the famous jog, but whatever. So I'll probably do a little bit more on that this evening. And then I think I forgot to show you, this is what I've done on the crochet, this is what I've crocheted on the Call the Midwife blanket. I know a few of you actually commented on that you'd also had problems with written patterns. That one from the crochet, I love the crochet crowd. I love them. I followed Mikey or Mickey for years before he was even the crochet crowd, and he's fantastic. But yeah, anyway, so this is what it looks like. So you can see this is the, if I hold it against the, maybe hold it against me, so you can see this is kind of the repeat pattern. So it's like a little flower or something, but you can see here that's where I went wrong. So you see this should be in line with here. I actually don't care. I'm not frogging it. Or, because this worked up super quick. I'm a very quick crochet, I will say. You know, with stuff like this. Or, I think it might start bugging me. Now I'm feeling a bit more crafty again. I might just frog it back and look for a pattern that's correct. Or I might just scribble down the repeat from the pattern I've got. I'm pointing because it's on the armchair over there, and just rewrite it with the corrections. I don't know how long these eggs have been on for. I think 5 minutes, is it? I think so. I'm just going to have some egg mayonnaise. Anyway, Lawrence is at work. I think I said that. I think William's gone to college. No idea where Joshua is. He's not been well all week. I think he's got some kind of tummy bug or something. But if you remember, I wasn't well and then William got it. So it could be something similar. Josh was a little bit like me when he's not well. He just wants to sort of leave him alone and let me, you know, just cocoon in bed. That's pretty much what I like to do. So yes, that's an exciting Thursday for you. But I thought I'd just show you a bit of crochet. Right, I'm going to go and try and remember how long these eggs have been on. I think I'll give them another 5 minutes just to be on the safe side because I want them hard boiled. And I'll pop back out. I'll pop back on later. See you. Hello, I'm finished work. Hurrah, hurrah. And also for the weekend. I'm all wrapped up because it's quite cold down here. We've had a bit of a interesting conversation with the vet. Firstly, Lawrence came home, said not heard from them, but he had a missed call from the vet. So he called them, and then the assistant said, "You've missed an appointment." But how could we have an appointment when they didn't know when the results were coming back from the lab? Would we have crystal ball? And he was there last night when they took Daxter's drip thing off him. Anyway, the assistant said, "I'll get the vet to call you back." So she phoned back quite quickly. The results are back. They've tested him for cat AIDS, autoimmune, and something else. All clear. I said, "Have you tested him for leukemia?" And she said no, because there's so many different markers that it's difficult to test, which I find very strange, because all my research tells you can test for it. She said she's happy. He's eating a lot. He's ate a lot today compared to yesterday. Is there anything we can give him to get his iron levels up? So she said no. The fact that he's got a good appetite, his body will start producing iron, and he'll get it from what he's eating. And there's nothing wrong with his liver. There's no reason for him not to. So yeah, Lawrence is holding him, and he's purring. He's definitely sick. He's quite sick, but he's not like he was on Monday. Anyway, sorry, this tripod's gradually moving down. So yeah, that's where we're up to with Daxter. She said, let's wait and see if anything happens over the weekend. She said the practice is open Saturday morning. If we wanted to just bring him in for a quick check. She said, but let's just leave it till Monday morning, and then if you're happy with how he's going, he'll write himself, and then if not, give them a call. So that's where we're up to. So we'll see. I feel okay at the moment. I'm feeling optimistic and positive that the little lion is working hard on getting himself right. Unbelievable though. I mean, Monday morning they said let's put him to sleep, and now look. I'm quite angry about that, but I'll deal with that another time. The other thing, I quickly opened the Advent. I've got the first sort of like stick-on jewels. Obviously, not something I'll be using, but it's the first one I've been a bit like, ugh. So, and obviously, you know, I'll shove them in a drawer. It might come in handy. We had stick-on jewels when I went to Ibiza on the girls' trip. We went to the Calvin Harris night. My friend Michelle brought them with us, but we all wore them. It was hilarious. Anyway, the other thing I did, I had a meeting to join, but it wasn't like an interactive one. I just had to sit and listen. So I thought, do you know what? After I've shown you the blanket, it was annoying me, so I frogged it. And whilst I watched the presentation, I'm back to almost where I was up to at lunchtime. Worked up super quick. So now I've got the repeat. That's the repeat. I don't need the pattern now because it's literally it's symmetrical. Everything stacks. You know, these holes line up now. You can see all line up. The little patterns will line up. So I'm good to go. I've got a mindless crochet. So I'm looking at the image in the camera, not at you. So yeah, quite happy with that. I don't like this yarn though. It's Stylecraft Special DK and it's very splitty. Anyway, it's fine. It's just a little project. It's not super long. It's more like a lap blanket. Anyway, I think at this point I'm going to wrap up the vlog. I think I already said tomorrow hair, get my talons sorted. They're actually horribly too long now. I'm really like, ugh. Saturday, Lawrence is going to the hockey club in the afternoon to help set up. Then we go back in the evening. It's the gala. And then all being well, if we're not too tired and the weather's okay, we're hoping to go to Fenta, to the Charles Dickens Christmas village kind of thing. We'll see. But I'll come back on tomorrow. Thank you again for all your lovely, kind messages. Thank you. I'm feeling a bit more cheerful now. So, you know, as I get some time and good headspace, I'll try and comment back. But for sure, I'm reading them. So you're getting a little heart from me, and it means I've read them. And thank you, really, thank you so much. So anyway, I hope you're all well. I'm so behind on watching Vlogmas myself. So maybe this evening I can sit and do that. I'll do a bit of crochet. And yeah, take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.